I basically followed the route that Jack and Rose went in the movie. And they ran down to D-Deck, which I only found out yesterday. They ran down to D-Deck, and I think they went through here, if I can go through it. No, I cannot. I do fat to make it through these. Or is it just an invisible wall? It's just an invisible wall. Yes, long time no see. So I can't go that way. It's a bit odd, I thought you'd be able to explore that way. I guess they hadn't made that bit. Things are going okay. Things have been alright. Volume message. Yeah, I am. I'm sure I'll reach it by the end of the year if I keep doing good content. I mean, they did run down that way. I know they ran down that way. They kind of run down this way. Anything planned for the 100? I don't really have that much plans. I might do like a Q&A. I might do one because I haven't done that since like a 1-year anniversary. Ah, I see why. That's probably... We've probably reached the end where the back has collapsed in on itself. Yeah, I might do like a Q&A for the 100th. Yeah, it's all the stuff I should do. Yeah. I just came up with that idea randomly. I just like thought, well, I'll try making a stop motion. I had no idea where I was going to go with it, but I made it. Ah, the piano. I did hear the news about Jodie and Chris, and I came up with a video idea about that yesterday. I came up with like a little video idea, so I'm trying to get that out soon. I've still gotta make it, but still, it'll be out soon. So they ran down the staircase. Can't have gone this way. They ran down there. They ran down there. They ran down there. I mean, yeah, some people are happy about Chris leaving, because frankly, he's not that very good at writing stories. I mean, look at some of the stories, like, what's a bad chip? Come on, I should know a lot of bad chip episodes. I mean, he did, like, do, like, stuff for other series, like Torchwood. He did, like, I think he did episode 2, and that one is, very, weird story. Ah, this is a gangway door. He was alright, and he was... Yeah. It's a gangway... It's the gangway doors. This must be the first class gangway doors. This is where they would have gone on. Yeah, it was very, very, very kissy-kissy. Very kissy-kissy and very adult. Then again, Torchwood was made for more of like the teenage audience of the Who era. I've been getting quite a lot of I've been remembering quite a lot of like old stuff. Like yesterday I started remembering all the memories I had of like, the Smith era, I had, like, all those memories, like Doctor Who Adventures and all that. I haven't actually watched that much of Miracle Day. I think I've only watched, like, a bit of... Was it, like, Day 1, or am I thinking of Children of Earth? I'm probably thinking of Children of Earth. I've only seen a bit, like, a little bit of the first episode. What is this? Is it a light bulb? It looks like a light bulb. Yeah, I think it is a light bulb. Not that exciting. It's just a light bulb. I'd love to explore the... Hello, Q. I'd love to explore... The ending will shock you. Another light bulb. I haven't really explored much of D deck. Actually, no, I'm not on D deck anymore, am I? I'm on E deck. E deck. Oh yeah, where's the... I want to find the little staircase of Rose went down and she's so Jack. I want to find that room and see if that looks like a real room. I mean, I'm sure it was a real room, and I can't really be bothered to find it. Okay, you just missed me having a look around, seeing if I could find the way that Jack and Rose went when Cal chased them. But I followed the way, and turns out I couldn't even go the way. No, but it's so sad because like the frame of the grand staircase is still like a little bit here, and like the whole staircase is just gone. I mean, it wouldn't have lasted that long because it was made of wood. Yeah, I was just down that way, but an invisible wall stopped me from going into the dining saloon. I think it's the dining saloon. I think that's a watertight door. I'm pretty sure it was the dining saloon. Don't quote me on it. I'm not that great with the ship's like general places. I'm not that good with decks. I'm more of the what happened thing. If you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm more of like that type of guy. I know more about like all that stuff. I wonder. This thought popped into my... Was that the gym? The gym. You talk about where I am now, or what I was just talking about? I think... Because if you're talking about here, this is the Turkish baths, if you're wondering what that was. I've never really actually seen people explore like E deck and F deck. Okay, so I think he was talking about here. Yeah, so he's talking about here, that's the Turkish baths. Yes, I can see my sub all the way up there. I'm going to go up and explore C deck next. Oh, does it look like the gym? I think he must have thought it. That's E deck. For Q's sake, I'm gonna go back along D deck. So they came off here, and then they ran down there, didn't they? Yeah, they ran down here. So I went down here. Bang, 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 shooty, shooty, shooty. Then they ran through that door, didn't they? Yeah. They must have run through this door, but obviously now it's probably rusted shut, and if I try and go through here, I get stopped by an invisible wall. So this is basically the general direction that they went in. But yeah, if you're wondering where the gym is actually up on deck. I think. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. The gym's up on deck. I'll see if I can find it. Although I won't know the top of the deck that well. I wish I could go to the wreck for real, instead of like virtually. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, virtual wreck. I don't care. Although if I did go, I just imagine Daleks on the Titanic. I was thinking about that a few days ago. I was thinking, like, would it be good to like pick Daleks the enemy and they're stopping the Titanic from sinking, or trying to make it sink quicker? But then I just thought, but then I ended up giving up on that idea because I think it works better if time was the enemy, like the race against time. I think that would work a lot better if it was just a race against time. Especially with my recent idea, which I think only Q really knows about, because I haven't really announced it. I haven't really said anything about it, because I don't know if I will be able to do the idea, because of who I want to cast. I still have to cast Ali. I still have to cast Ali, the companion. I still have to try and find someone to play the companion. Although I do have like 5 people on the list. I've got Luke and Q on the list for auditions. Although Q, I already know, will do really brilliant. Don't you think the Big Finish should be animated? They did do a couple, like, animated Big Finishes. I think they did one for Sharda. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my sub because I think the wreck is disintegrating. So I think they did do one for Sharda. Yeah, the Big Finish Sharda was animated. Was Real Time a Big Finish audio? I don't know if it was I don't know if Real Time was one. Sharda's really the only one that I can really think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I think like they could I think like a couple of them could be animated. I think like if they oh yeah, Real Time was a webcast. Now I think about it, Schalke was a webcast. I mean, I could lean back because I am on my bed. I could just lean back when I get out of my play area. I mean, I couldn't be bothered to move my whole bed and all that because I usually sit down when I do this. I just thought I'd just sit on my bed and do it. I know, I'm lazy. I really have to have a look at the stern and find like a distinct place to put something. I don't want to reveal too much here, although there's nobody really watching, and the only people really watching are the ones who actually really know the idea. So I have to go to the stern. I'm going to look at the propellers and see if it'll work putting the TARDIS there. Is my ROV actually coming back? Oh, it's right here. He's right there. There he is. Move the beam lights up. And we'll continue on our journey. So yeah, I don't really know where the gym is. I think there was the second funnel, I think. Ooh. Ah, we've reached the end. We've reached the end of the bow. Yeah, that must have been the second funnel. Yeah, because then, second funnel, grand staircase. I don't really speak to him that much anymore. Saw something cool anyway. Oh, love to know what it is. Yeah, the Marconi room. Yeah, so second funnel, grand staircase, Marconi room. First funnel. And then the wheelhouse, I think it is. I think that's what it's called. Nah, if I was in charge of driving a sub, like one of these dives, honestly, you would know that you would notice that some idiot was tasked with driving them. I cannot see a thing. I found the real pictures using. I think that you mean like when it zooms into the wreck and it goes to the corridor. I think you mean like that. I think. I'm gonna try and see if I can find the cargo hatch because I have found it before, but like I don't know if it is gonna be here. It's 80 meters forward of the bow. 80 meters forward of the bow. Yeah, so it blew off, crashed into this mast, pointing it this way. I mean, this would be the perfect place to do my little hitting the bottom theory, but there's nothing I can really show you with. Come on, let's get to the bottom. No, oh, it shows the photos in the frames. So you think it's Rose dreaming? So you think the ending scene is Rose dreaming? I think it's dying. I think it's Rose. Yeah, I think it's Rose dying. You know, like she tells a story, remembers Jack for like the final time, and then she dies and goes off to Titanic heaven. But there's many like theories whether it is her dreaming or dying. I like to think that she's like dead, because where do you get your DVDs from? Like going into the old Who DVDs. I still have my DVDs. I don't know. I mean, I still have them. So like, I get them from wherever I can. Like, I go to HMV sometimes. I go to CX sometimes. I mostly just get them off Amazon. And then when they do like sales, they usually put them for quite cheap. I'll send a link for them in the DMs later. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time to. I think it's time to head off to the stern because I need to do some what's the word I'm looking for? I need to what's the word I'm looking for? Look at the stern. I need to have a look around the stern. I do not have a drink in here. I regret not bringing a drink up. I might as well go grab one. I'll only be quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab a drink. I won't be like 2 seconds. Oh, it might be longer than that. back. I had to take the fins out, so I was a little longer. Right. I'm sure people are still here. Right. The only really, like, interesting part about the stern is the debris field. Should see the engines any second now. There they are. Reciprocating engines. The reciprocating engines. Ooh. Yeah. Where is the edge of the start streaming on Twitch and leave them to your channel? Ooh. I could do that. I could stream on Twitch. I could start doing that. Good idea. I only need 10 people to just come over. Ooh. What is up with my game today? It's like bits are glitchy. Don't know what's up with it. What is was ist das? Looks like a hole where a gangway door was. Another hole where a gangway door was. I said gang day. Ah! I hit something. I hit something. I'm sure I'm reaching the rails in a second. Oh no, the rails, the stern. Yeah, I am, because this is the folded out. No, wait, that's not the folded over bit. Where's the folded over bit? I think this is the folded over bit. Yeah, I think this one's it. Yeah, I can see, I've never known what those thingies are. Yep. Where everybody was in the last moments. I have no idea what those, like, thingies are. I have no idea what they are. Flashy! Senior new DK. Oh. Yeah, I've seen, I think it's the Edge of Reality. I've seen it, and I'm going to most likely get it when I can. Where are the propellers? Oh, there's one. I was thinking of putting the TARDIS in this general area. Would I be able to? It's either this, or I put her in the debris field. I'm thinking if she goes in the debris field, there'll be like a sort of. I need to change that. There'll be like sort of a less of a chance of like people finding her early. You know what I mean? Because because I had the idea of the TARDIS being left here in the bottom of the ocean for about 100 years until about 2012, 2013, where I have to get the help of Kate and Unit to lift her out of the ocean. So I think if I put her in the debris field, there'll be like a less of a chance of people doing dives to actually find her and bring her up before I do. I think that would work well, so I'm going to try and see if I can find anything of the debris field. I don't know how far out the debris field actually is. I mean, I know it spans pretty far, but I need to try and find it. I think it's in like this direction. I think it is. When I start to see records, then I will know. Like this. Bits of... looks like bits of keel. Looks like bits of keel or hull. That looks more of a red, so it might be a bit of hull. Oh, what's this? It is a boiler. A boiler, yay. Yay, it's a boiler. Probably one of the ones that fell out. I mean, I don't know. There could be millions of boilers in this wreckage and the debris field. Well, I know there's 5 boilers from boiler room 1 in the debris field around it. I don't think I've even reached the edge of it. I think the debris field is quite big. I mean, I know it's big. I mean, we're going east. Yeah, to the east of the stone, there are 5 boilers from boiler room 1. Yeah. So I'm going in kind of the right direction. I'm very far away from the stern. If I don't find anything in the next couple of minutes, then I'm probably wrong about the whole I'm probably wrong about the way I'm going. Because this kind of looks a bit too, like this sort of seabed that looks a bit too, like, untouched to be part of the debris field. Because, like, you probably expect, like, a bit of... because you would expect, like, it to be quite, like, contaminated with the rust and all that. Well, that could be me. Could just be me. I don't think we're gonna find anything. I could pull up a map of the stern. And find out where the big amount of debris is. I can't seem to find anything. I really can't find anything. The only thing we've really found are bits of hole in that boiler. Thought I noticed something. No, but you really do feel like a diver investigating the debris field and just finding a bunch of sand hills. Honestly, the amount of sand hills that are here. I don't even know where the stern is anymore. The stern's in this direction. It's behind this direction. Oh well, we'll go back to the stern and I'll have a look. We'll go back to the stern, and if I can't really find much, then I'll probably end off. Because I really cannot find a single simple bit of wreckage. Hang on, what's that? What is that? What on earth is this? Is this a bit of engine? These bits of engine. They look like bits of engine. I mean, that's a bit of hull, but these two. What even are they? I've got no idea what they are. Well, I made a new discovery. Well, probably not a new discovery for divers, but a new discovery for me. Well, we did a bit of exploring, looked for some stuff, didn't find them. So I am probably going to end this off here. Yeah, I'm going to take that Twitch idea into mind. So thanks for that, and I'll